Hey Scorpio, it's Meg with Padmes, and we're doing your next 5 days, your romance reading for the end of March, beginning of April. So the next 5 days for, oh no, not Cancer, Scorpio. Next 5 days for Scorpio love reading. We're calling in our angels and guides at the highest vibrations. Oh, stuff is just jumping. We're calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising of Venus. And we're getting information for the next 5 days for Scorpio in love. Let's see what's going on, Scorpio. You've got the Magician reversed already that jumped out. What else is happening here? All right. No shuffling just before the Moon card jumped out, but I put it back in, and here it is coming back out to show itself in your spread. So let's see what's going on here. Wow. Okay. Scorpio, the first thing that I'm noticing is your heart of the situation. Your heart of the situation is the Strength card and the Emperor. It is like you are standing in your power like a boss. Or at least you are attempting to. This is really you trying to stand in your truth and your strength. And the interesting thing here, Scorpio, is here's the Emperor and here's the Empress. So this is the power couple. And they are, the only thing between them is this power, this strength card, being the power couple. So this is this energy of some distance between, however, happening now and into the near future. Here's your divine feminine energy, and here is your divine masculine energy. So both of those energies are representing themselves right off the bat, right in the middle. And this is twin flame type energy. All right. So let's take a look at what's going on here. So we have the Six of Pentacles reversed in your big picture. So it's like there's a lot of energy that has been completely channeled to one side of things. And I'm not sure if this is you channeling your energy to yourself or you channeling your energy in a particular way, but let's take a look at that, Scorpio. This is like, wow, the Wheel of Fortune. You are channeling your energy. I really feel like you might be very much focused on work. But the Wheel of Fortune here for your big picture, qualifying the Six of Pentacles being focused energy. This is like focused energy on your fortune, focused energy on destiny, but also your fortune, destiny. Okay, your higher self is talking about the King of Wands. And the King of Wands is reversed. This is like I've unplugged from something and I'm also focusing on one thing. So we have a lot of focused energy on one thing. And I feel like that might be you, Scorpio, because you've got your Emperor right here being strong, right at the heart of the situation. It's like I'm being strong in my truth. I'm being strong in my heart. I'm being strong on my path. And I've unplugged from something. Here's this coming from the place of the Magician reversed. It's like there was a halting of manifesting of something, and now the direction of completely being on a different path. Your advice is talking about, here's the King of Swords reversed. Your advice is talking about needing to direct your intrinsic intention with an action. So your advice is about getting clear on what your intention is, but then also it's almost like be sure that your intention is true. Be sure that what your intention is exactly what you want before you take action. Why is that? What's going on, Scorpio? The Knight of Pentacles, right. Okay, so here's the Knight of Pentacles, and I'm asking about your advice. It's like stop, halt, stop everything. Don't move forward with your intention unless you are quite sure that that is what is the right thing. And here you are with the big picture, talking about directing your energy into your destiny, your divine focus. I feel like this is all so far about your divine focus. You're taking your energy out of something. You stopped manifesting something in particular, and you went into this state of needing to know, be strong in your truth, be strong in your power. So then here we have your Empress happening now and into the near future. Let's ask about your Empress here, or this situation with the Empress in the near future. And this is the Eight of Pentacles. It's like working on something. This is working on your resources, time, energy, effort, love, but money also information, anything that keeps you going. Scorpio, this is like, I want to work this out with you. I want to work on this with you. I want to build with you. I want to create with you. Create the future. Create destiny. Wow. Okay. I'm going to ask for another clarifier. Right. So in this deck, materialism, this is the Devil card. It's reversed. It's like, I want to build on and work on patterns and themes that we need to release in order to be happy and successful and manifesting what we want to manifest. Okay, your angels and guides are talking about being left out in the cold. Here's the Five of Pentacles. So your angels and guides are talking about, I love this deck. Literally, it's being left out in the cold, but she has a blindfold on. So it's like it's an optical illusion that you're left out in the cold. Love is all around you. You actually have a lot of options all around you. You have resources around you. You just are not looking at them or not seeing them. So your angels and guides are saying there's this optical illusion of being left out in the cold, but you can change your perspective with that, right? Here's the Two of Swords reversed. It's like you can make a decision and change your perspective. This is about being rejected, but it's an opinion. You can change. You can decide to change how you're seeing that situation of rejection. Okay, I want to ask your higher self, King of Wands, Scorpio, unplugging from a situation or changing the focus so that you're basically only thinking about what it is that you need and what's good for you. And sometimes that's survival. Sometimes that is something that we need to do to get back to ourselves. So I want to ask your higher self, what is going on here? Your higher self is talking about the Six of Swords, but it's reversed. It's like, I'm not ready to move on. I'm not ready to move on. Right. But I'm feeling really disappointed in love, or I'm feeling unloved. Here's the Ace of Cups reversed. I'm not moving on. This is even like I'm feeling kind of angry and vengeful, or angry and upset, and this could be projecting upset onto others or blame onto others, but this is I'm angry and I can't move on from the anger, and really ultimately it's not the anger, It's the upset under the anger that I'm dealing with. Whoa. Okay. Let's look at, here's this temperance over here in the situation of release the idea that there's so much imbalance here. Release the idea of this imbalance, or release the idea that alchemy is undesirable or cannot happen. We'll get some clarification on that in a minute. And then here, there's resistance to the 10 of Cups. I have resistance to emotional fulfillment. So what this means is there is momentum for unrest. And what that tells me, Scorpio, is that there's some sabotage going on here, self-sabotage, because this is your resistance. You're having resistance to being emotionally fulfilled. I also feel like there might be something here having to do with not being able to express your emotions, or feeling perhaps like if you express your emotions, you'll be rejected. Ugh, isn't that the way? It's like taking a leap of faith, having to express your true emotions, even if you'll be hurt. Oop, what is this jumping out? Ooh, here's the Chariot. And as I say that, you have to express this, take a leap of faith. You're like, hell no. Here's the Chariot reversed. You're like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going forward that. There's a big challenge or a big obstacle in the way before I can actually express my emotions here. Yeah. There's some things that need to be uncovered for sure. And we'll get up to that Moon card here. But what's going on is there's resistance to emotional fulfillment. And part of it has to do with expressing your emotions. And you're still like, nope, I am having some resistance in expressing maybe even how I feel about emotional fulfillment, about this Empress. Okay. Or this divine feminine energy anyway. I want to know more about releasing this this alchemy. I even hear it's non-existent, or it's like erased, or I've erased it. I've released the idea that it is erased. You can't erase it. That's what I'm hearing. Whoa, here's the High Priestess. You can't erase it, and you know it. Intrinsically, it's inside of you. It's like you tried to erase something. I feel like this is all survival stuff, though. It's like you tried to switch channels in a way, but there's something that didn't allow you to switch channels. And this can be part of that that intention. Do you really want that? Do you really want to switch channels and erase that? It's like, hold up, halt, before you make that decision. Make sure you know what you want before you start manifesting that. Because if you truly want to manifest this resistance, you can manifest anything you want. So let's see. Let's look at past, present, and future. So the Hangman's in the past. The Hangman is sacrificing in some sort of way. The universe is helping you out, as we love the universe to do. But when the universe puts us in this state of stagnation, or this state of holding or pause, there's a reason why. It's like, I need to look at a situation from a different angle. I don't have all the information, and I need to see it from all aspects. I need to see how things are connected here. And this is a divine guidance, Scorpio. So happening now, this is present. Here's the Moon. This can be mother energy. This is also deep emotional energy. And here's the 5 of Cups, but it's reversed. It's like, it kind of feels like there's deep emotional energy that is hidden. And then there's this energy of, I don't have any regrets. But there's something about the I don't have any regrets that feels a little bit more, there's some stuff here that's hidden that wants to come to the surface about this not feeling regrets. It's almost like I don't want to feel regrets, but this is taking me back. I'm even hearing taking me back, like taking me back to other things, like taking me back to other memories where I've been disappointed. in love. All right, Scorpio, I want to look at this trajectory. Wow. Okay, Scorpio. So here's the Nine of Wands, but it's reversed in the trajectory. And that's like, this is a wounded warrior card, but it's reversed. So for me, that's like, this is you surrendering to the universe. And sometimes that can be giving up, but I don't really feel like it's giving up. I feel like more so it's surrendering to the universe. Like, universe, guide me. Universe, lead me. Light my path. Show me what's going on. So let me get some clarification about that, Scorpio. Wow. Here's the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is talking about internal conflict. Internal conflict. Yeah. And this is the internal part of it too. Here's the Three of Pentacles, but it's reversed. It's like I'm doing something on my own. I'm getting into my own energy. It's almost like there's some competitive energy, but it's like you're competing with yourself, Scorpio. It's like I'm releasing this to the universe. I'm competing with myself. I'm fighting myself. I'm fighting my truth. And I'm doing this alone. I'm doing this internally. It's almost like I don't have anybody to talk to about this, or I don't have anyone to confer with. Tell me more about that trajectory. And this other one wants to come out too. Here's the Three of Swords, and here's the Hierophant reversed. All right. So this conferring within yourself and this conflict within yourself and the trajectory here is talking about the Three of Swords, which is complete heartbreak. So talk about emotional distance, emotional disruption, emotional upset. It's like complete heartbreak. And here's the Hierophant reversed. This has to do with, I feel like, a commitment that's been broken. Here's the Hierophant, and it's like, this is leveling up in a commitment. This is reaching your higher self. This is channeling your higher self into your personality self, or connecting with your higher self in order to do that. And it's reversed. It's like, I do what I want. There's some resistance to the flow of the universe when this card's reversed, but this is about walking your own path and doing what it is that you want, doing it in your way, making your own rules, but making your own rules about heartbreak. Really, what I want to know here, Scorpio, is this helping you? Yeah, here. I'll ask this, Scorpio. I'll ask your higher self. What is it that you need to heal or get neutral about this heartbreak? What is it that you need? Because happening now and into the near future, there is this conversation, or the potential for this conversation, or for this energy to come in that you're working on. This requires you to take masks off and talk about patterns and themes that don't serve. Like, be open about those things. But here you have in your resistance, I'm not going to be open about these things. I'm protecting myself. I'm keeping it to myself with this High Priestess. And up here, all this stuff is internal conflict too, and you're keeping all this stuff to yourself too. What is it that you need in order to heal? Because what it feels like is internalizing all of this stuff is eating you up inside. So let's see. It's like you need a reset, restart, want to start over. Look at this full card in this particular deck. He's at a crossroads, which is interesting. The Fool is not usually at a crossroads, but it's certainly like, I am trying to figure out what path I want to take, and I'm trying to figure out which path is lit for me. But this is definitely restart, reset. Okay, I'm asking him again for some more clarification. What is it that you need in order to get some peace around this internalizing, all these things that you're internalizing? And here's the Queen of Pentacles. This is the married queen. She's very forgiving. She's a forgiving queen. She's also very practical. So talk about behavioral. Like, this is about, like, you could show this Queen of Pentacles her love language would be like receiving acts of kindness or helping her do things, you know, like this would be action oriented. This is like, I need to see it. I mean, it could be presence too, but it's more like I need to see this. It's not necessarily words. So when I'm asking about this in relation to what it is that you need, Scorpio, in order to heal from this, it's like you need to like very specifically do some internal grounding. Grounding your energy into a safe place. You need to feel safe. What makes you feel safe? And what I'm hearing is love. What kind of love? Someone's showing you they love you, not with words. This can even be like somebody petting you. I know that sounds funny, but it's like that kind of showing. It's not necessarily sexual, it's just, it's physical, but it's calming. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here for you. It's like knowing that from someone. Okay, and here's the death card. It's reversed. This is like, I'm still in transition around this. Like, part of what you need is time, is what it looks like, Scorpio. I need some time to what? To focus, to not juggle anymore, to not juggle energy. I need some time to focus on what? Here's the Knight of Cups. Here's the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Cups is reversed. It's like I need some time to, you know, this Knight of Cups brings love and truth and honesty and love and apologies, and he's reversed. So it's like I need some time to focus on somehow not offering an apology. Right. I need some time to focus on how I'm right, how I'm correct, how it's almost like you're needing some time to center in your truth, and you have to feel like what you have decided is correct, or you don't owe anyone an apology, or you're not focused on somebody else's, you're not focusing on pursuing other people's emotions. It's like I need to focus on my own emotions, and I need to be victorious. Here we go with the Strength card. I need to be victorious on taming my own emotions. So on one hand, it almost seems like there's a lot of control in here around that, Scorpio. Taming emotions doesn't mean not talking about them or not expressing them, which is what the resistance is over here, expressing your emotions, because it's not safe to do that. So you need to feel safe in order to do that. But this is like, I need to gain control over my emotions. I would just say, Scorpio, to be careful. Gaining control over your emotions doesn't mean not expressing them. And it also doesn't mean not having them. It just means not reacting. It means more so responding. That Emperor is a boss at responding. Definitely knows his truth and knows his emotions. That doesn't mean he doesn't have any. Okay. All right, Scorpio, let's see. So what I want to ask about, I'm going to ask the Psychic deck I'm going to ask as an oracle, what are your angels and guides wanting to tell you about what's going on in the next couple of days here for you? Here's your Star card. That's hope, that's healing. There's your Star card. This is your highest and your greatest potential. This energy is around you, Scorpio. So be aware that it's around you. Wow. Okay, and so here is this Five of Cups. This is about grief. There's a lot of healing around this grief, wherever that upside down Ace of Cups was. There's a lot of healing around grief. And I feel like there's grief that's come up that was triggered by something else, but grief, a lot of grief that needed to come to the surface to be looked at, dealt with, recognized, not stuffed back down or not taken control of, but released. This one last one wanted to come out too. Okay, here we go. Here's the third eye chakra, Ajna. This is about looking at energy around you and looking at, what I'm hearing is looking at safe energy, What is safe energy to you and what is not safe energy to you? Looking at the frequency of it with your mind's eye, recognizing it. It almost feels like there needs to be some healing with that third eye. It's like, I'm hearing the words misrepresentation, There was a misrepresentation. It's like you identified something as a loss, but it was maybe something else. But some healing around misrepresentation. Okay. Okay, Scorpio, that's what I have for you for the next 5 days. I will be back at the beginning of April for your energy of the month in April. Thank you for being here with me, and I will see you soon.